I found you used a lot of phrases from human rights law and the UN Charter.
Yes, I have to learn and study these laws. I never thought I would deal with laws, especially UN human rights law.
As we all know, that law is difficult to learn, not to say UN human rights law, especially in English. What motives make you spend so much effort to do this?
It was hatred at the beginning. I hated Rohaman Uphold, make scam to Park Agricultural Company. I hated UAE, Islamic banking, issue an irresponsible certificate for Pakistani crimes. I hated Mohammed Osman, lodged a false complaint to Gujranwala police. I hated Gujranwala police and judge abused the invalid F489 to violate my human rights. I hated Gujranwala police used violence and humiliation against me in public. I hated the Pakistani government protected Pakistani criminals. I hated the Pakistani state leader lied to the world that Pakistan is a paradise. I hated Pakistan advised the foreign victim to directly approach her human rights offender. I hated Pakistan utilized a police nose to overflow a forensic report and denied a firearm shooting of murder attempt. I hated all the evils in Pakistan. I more hated these evils not to be punished.
How's about now?
I want to see a peace of justice in Pakistan. I have stopped all my business. I only want to fight for justice in Pakistan. This is not only for me, but for all Pakistanis as well. Now, I'm out of Pakistan, and Gujranwala police could not make any more physical assaults against me. But Pakistanis have to live there from generation to generation under the government who does not respect fundamental human rights. Frankly speaking, I'm more concerned about the human rights of Pakistanis and those under similar government in other countries. Since I become an NGO, I have deeper understanding of the UN Charter and Universal Declaration of Human Rights.
Recognition of inherent dignity and of the equal and inalienable rights of all members of a human family is the foundation of freedom, justice, and peace in the world. UDHR forms the basis for a world built on freedom, justice, and peace. It provides a common understanding of what everyone's rights are.
I more concentrate on how to promote UDHR in the world. I want to set up an example for individuals to fight for justice after their human rights violated, and for the state leaders to respect UDHR and punish their offenders.
Is this your goal?
Yes, I take it as my mission, a life mission.
Do you think it difficult to realize this goal?
We have set up a website, written a book, published Universal Declaration of Human Rights booklet, and prepared to shoot a documentary film to popularize human rights around the world. Our action will motivate more people to promote UDHR and push the United Nations to set up a mechanism for the state leaders to respect human rights. Here's my part of the United Nations.
How to set up a mechanism for state leaders to respect human rights.
Being a victim of human rights violation for years, I have realized that individuals' rights and social justice are dependent upon whether the state leaders respect human rights or not. If a state leader does not respect human rights, how do you expect his government value the fundamental human rights? If a government does not value fundamental human rights, how can you expect individuals' rights not to be violated? If individual rights violation get ignored, how can they enjoy their human rights? By the Article 1 of UDHR, all human beings are born free and equal in dignity and rights. Human rights are everyone's rights. We are endowed with these rights by birth, not given by any political party, religious group, or government. However, government had obligation to protect these rights and guarantee individuals' right not to be violated. Actually, international human rights law limits UN member state behaviors and press upon their duties to their citizens. Therefore, state leaders are crucial to the protection of the human rights in their country. If state leaders get out of control of international confidence, they will become a threat to the individual's human rights. For the sake of countless victims and world peace, the United Nations should uphold justice against the state leaders or their government whenever they violate the UN Charter or the Human Rights Revolution.